Hey y'all! Welcome to another episode of Backstage with Bret. As you can see, I'm not backstage anywhere, I'm at home. Because I am not working! I just got back from 9 weeks of playing father in ragtime at Oslo Rep, which was an amazing experience. If you didn't see any of my posts, I'm gonna do that show forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. It's amazing. But now I'm back, and well, I'm back temporarily because I'm gonna go do some gigs, but I sort of bookended my trip because if I'm within a 2-hour radius of a Disney theme park, I have to go, of course, doesn't everybody? So Steven and I took 5 days to go to Walt Disney World with our best friends, Andrew and Kate, and their little baby. I've actually never been to Disney with a kid. I'm not gonna do any Broadway Life videos this month, and I'm not also gonna do any Broadway Husbands videos on this channel anymore because we're gonna start using all the Broadway Husbands videos to go on our YouTube Broadway Husbands channel. Other thing I have to tell you guys about is if you or anyone you know has been interested in how to get on Broadway to be a Broadway performer, I'm offering a free, it is free, online live class next week. You have 3 chances to do it for free. It's an hour-long live online class with me called Book It on Broadway. Go to bookitonbroadway.com to sign up, refer your friends. For anyone who wants to be on Broadway, this is the course for you. Okay, so today's video is mostly gonna talk about what I think is one of the most frustrating and annoying things about a Walt Disney World vacation right now. Now, I love watching Disney vlogs and Disney things, but I'm not gonna be one of those people who's like pumping up all the Disney stuff. I can do that very easily, I can talk the talk, but I like to make it very reasonable and practical and not like an obsessive vacation for people. But that being said, the new FastPass Plus system is an incredibly complicated and annoying system for so many people. And if you don't know anything about booking your trip to Disney World, and you don't know anything about this video is for you. So if you're planning a trip to Walt Disney World, what you need to know is that it's not the same as it was 10 years ago or even 20 years ago. It's definitely more crowded now than it's ever been. I've been going to a Disney theme park on the regular for many, many years now, and I miss the days where you could just get a paper fast pass and the crowds weren't as crowded and the lines just weren't as ridiculous. And now it's gotten pretty out of control, especially in Orlando. And so what Disney has done is they've adopted a digital fast pass system now. You no longer can just go up to a ride and put in your ticket and get a fast pass. You now have to use an app on your phone. There are also kiosks in the park, but you see very few people using them. The phone really is the best way to do it, or online. The website can do it as well. So I'm going to teach you just a little bit about how to do it and my tips for how to beat the FastPass system so that you can get on the attractions that you want to get on, which, believe me, you want to know this so that you can do this. It'll save you so much time. The way it works now with this FastPass system is you have to download the app, My Disney Experience. Now I'm gonna show you on my phone just because I can. Then when the app opens, you're gonna see you can log in and put your profile on there, okay? Now the first thing you have to do is you have to tap on something called My Tickets. When you tap on My Tickets, you'll then be able to put in your tickets. You could purchase them in the app, of course, because Disney loves to take your money. If you've gotten tickets, usually I get some through friends of mine because I can get discounts from having worked for Disney. Once those tickets are in there, you're then allowed to schedule your fast passes. So you want to click on something called Get FastPass Plus. Now here's the thing to understand. If you've never done a vacation since they've done the FastPass Plus system, the thing you need to know is that you get 90 days ahead of your trip, you get access to scheduling your fast passes. If you're staying on Disney property, you'll be able to select what they call magic bands, which are RFID technology wristbands, which these are the 2 that we wore this trip. You can buy really cool ones on shopdisney.com. You get them, they're included every time you book a resort and purchase your tickets, okay? Now, you don't necessarily have to stay at a Disney property. In order to access all these things, you just need a ticket in order to get the fast passes. These are if you're staying on a Disney resort property. We stayed at the Art of Animation Resort this time. More on that later. So once you've booked your trip, you get 90 days access up until the day you go on vacation to schedule your fast passes. Now, what sucks is that quite often I don't book my trips because I can't plan too far ahead, being in the business I'm in. I don't ever get to book my trip that far ahead, and even if I did, I'm not one of those people who's gonna schedule an alarm for midnight 90 days before to start scheduling my fast passes. And believe me, there are people who do that. So if you're like me and you're like, well, shoot, you know, I just booked this trip 10 days ago and I want to go to Disney World and I want to go to Pandora and I want to ride the new Flight of Passage ride, but you go into the app and you see that it's totally gone. All the fast passes are gone, and of course the rumors are true. You end up waiting in line for 2-3 hours sometimes in order to ride this ride. And a lot of people had this idea that you should get there first thing in the morning and run to the ride because the lines will be shorter. But let me tell you, the morning that we got to Animal Kingdom, that line was ridiculous. It was so long. And the way they're directing traffic there, I mean, it's like one of the busiest. It looked like, you know, that corner in Shibuya Station in Japan, in Tokyo. It's just like so many people. They're roping things off and all that. So I don't actually recommend that. Here's what I would do if I were you. I go into My Fastpass Plus. Once I put my tickets in, I have access to scheduling this. And I scheduled 3 fast passes because just all you're allotted 3 fast passes at a time per park. So you're only allowed like Animal Kingdom for the day. You get those three fast passes, and until you've used them and your time is up, you don't get access to new ones. So what I did is I went in and scheduled what was available. So I knew I could get a Fast Pass Plus to the Lion King show, a Fast Pass Plus to Rivers of Light, even though I probably wasn't gonna stay there that long, and I got a Fast Pass Plus to the Safari, okay? So once those were in there, I waited until the park opened. So the park opened at 9 a.m. and you're gonna want an extra battery for your phone anyway because this app will drain your battery. And what I did is I went into the Fast Pass Plus system as soon as park opened, and I went to and clicked on modify, right? So when you go into your fast pass, you'll see a list of all the fast passes you have, and you'll see an option to modify your fast pass, and it'll list anything that's available. And what you want to do is go like Rivers of Light. I'm not going to stay till 9:50 p.m. to see that. We have an infant with us. So I went in Rivers of Light, I clicked on modify. It gives you an option at the top, a menu. Morning, afternoon, evening, and then certain times of the day. So I click on morning and I keep switching back, morning, afternoon, and every time I clicked morning, afternoon, it would refresh what attractions were available for fast passes. And the more I did this, eventually the Flight of Passage ride came up available because people make plans and then their plans change. They don't make their fast passes. They go to a different park and they cancel the day of. Everyone holds on to their fast passes until the day of. And I'm telling you, if you do this, a time slot will become available and you can use a fast pass to go ride that attraction, and you can do this with any attraction on the day of. So don't panic if you don't get the time that you want. Remember, you can modify at any time. You can modify on the day of. And this is true for dinner reservations too. You can do this on the app. I scheduled time for Chef Mickey's at later in the day, and then the night before I looked and the time I really wanted was available because people change their plans. So that is my #1 suggestion for you if you're looking for ways to break the Fast Pass Plus system. I think that's one of the best ways to do it. There are other ways that require kind of cheating and lying. I don't want to contribute to that. To me, this is the most ethical way of beating the Fast Pass Plus system. Please leave in the comment in this section below about if this is helpful for you, or if you have any suggestions on how to help with the Fast Pass Plus system at Walt Disney World. I really want to know. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to this channel, and I'll talk to you soon.